Hey, this is Jack from Alpha Charts with a stocks to watch video. Today is July 23rd, 2023. Before we get started, this video is for informational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. And I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. Thank you all for watching the video. If you haven't done so yet, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It does help me quite a bit, and I really do appreciate that. Um, and if you don't follow me on Twitter, please follow me at AlphaCharts365. I share stuff all week long, lots of scans, lots of information, charts, all kinds of stuff. So check me out at AlphaCharts365. And again, as you probably already know, I do have a subscriber group. If you're interested, please consider joining that. It's $10 a month, but you get a ton of value out of there. I do, videos, multiple times during the week. I do market notes multiple times during the week. I do scans every day. I do a ton of value add type stuff. People will, ask me to just review a chart. I'll do, just there's just so much that I offer with this. So if you're interested, it's $10 a month. It's literally less than a fast food meal for one person. And the value you get from there is just, I think, pretty remarkable. So, again, this is just basically everything you get. Go to my Alpha Charts 365, hit subscribe. I'm trying to build this up a bunch, so I appreciate anybody that has subscribed and anybody that does subscribe. So thank you very much. Again, my goal is to do a majority of the work for you, so you just have to make the decisions at the end whether you want to buy or sell. That's the one thing I don't do. I don't tell you to buy or sell anything. I give you information on the market the way I see it. It's basically, I consider myself a co-pilot for you to with your trading. Again, takes a lot of the stress of doing all the research off of your hands and the time it takes for literally $10 a month, which is not much. Anyway, if you're interested, at Alpha Charts 365, subscribe. Let's get into the video. All right, SPY. We're back to a potential resistance area right here. We had a little kind of shakeout. It may just be rotation out of some tech names and into more cyclical names. So I have about 10 names or so today because the market is showing some signs of problems, whether it's this week or a month from now. We don't know, but there is some under the surface, some potential issues. So 10 names today. I think they all look pretty good. And again, it's a big earnings week this week. So know your earnings dates. Also FOMC on Wednesday. So don't forget about that. Okay, let's get started. Uber is the first one. And you can see, it's really a nice strong uptrend. And just to zoom out a little bit, making a beautiful base. And you see lots of accumulation going on here. And it is just kind of stair stepping higher, right? We talked about it back when it was breaking out of here around 38. Now it's at 47, right? That's not bad at all. So it's doing very well. CrowdStrike. So here's CrowdStrike, and it is, again, above all of its moving averages. 200 days still declining, so I don't love that. Again, watch your earnings dates. I'm not sure when it is. But it's hugging the 50-day, and you can easily manage risk against that 50-day if this is the stock for you. But you definitely see how the risk reward, and that's all we can do is manage risk versus reward, is very, very small, and it hasn't closed below the 50-day, since May, since this uptrend started. So it's pretty good. On the shoe store, the shoe company. I don't know if this is a rising wedge or not. It's a possibility. I mean, usually my lines, they don't match up perfectly with anything, but it's a general feel of the pattern. But if it does break higher from here, then I think it could go on a pretty good run. If it breaks lower from here, I wouldn't want to be involved in this name at all. So it's one of those, okay, we have to wait to see which way is it going to go. But if it breaks out, I think it could be a very strong name. Flywire is next, FLYW. And you can see how this general area has been important right up here, and it is now trying to kind of navigate that. The uptrend is pretty good. It doesn't really respect the 50-day, right? That's something that's kind of interesting. But all the moving averages are moving up and to the right, so it's a nice looking name, especially if you get above this $33 to $34 area. WFRD, oil and gas name. It's one that I own right now, and it broke out here, and it's got a little give back over here, but nothing crazy. Here comes all the moving averages; they're all bullishly aligned. Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to come back a little bit more or if it's going to keep going higher at this point. But again, it's a place to manage risk, and I could potentially, for my own trading, add to the position if it continues higher. Again, nice accumulation showing up in the charts. Another oil and gas name, Noble Energy or Noble Corporation. Super strong. Nice little flag right here. Love that. Good accumulation showing up on the chart. And so, yeah, everything's looking good. And these three bars are literally inside this one big bar right there, which is actually really nice to see. So Noble looks, not too shabby at all, especially if you want to be in oil and gas name. Polaris, again, another. So now there's three oil and gas names in a row I'm showing you, right? Yeah, more of a oil services, I guess, is their technical area. But you can see this popped up, retest, and now is moving higher, right? Strong move. Didn't quite do it this way. It popped up first, came back again, retest, move higher. Probably needs to consolidate again for me to like this particular name, but it's moving and doing everything right. And we almost have a 50 cross on the 200. It's coming. It looks like at least so. So good. Again, a good looking name. Duolingo. Here's Duolingo. A little bit choppy, right? It's a little bit choppy in here, but not doing anything wrong. I would like it again up in this area right there. I don't love this chart, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'd probably skip on it. NCNO, back to technology names. This one had this big move higher, and now it's kind of in this range. Again, here comes the 23-day. Here's your VWAP, pretty, right there at $30.30. So that's a place to manage risk for this particular name. And then the last one I have here is in the medical devices. It's called InMode. And again, a very strong look to the name. Nice tight consolidation right there. So that one looks very good as well. All right, so there's you got 10 names. Really, if you take Duolingo out, which I didn't love that particular chart, 9 names. I think there's some actionable items on here. I would just be careful this week in the market. Again, a lot of market moving events going on, so you may want to position size accordingly. Again, if you're interested, please check out my Alpha Charts 365 on Twitter. Subscribe to my super follow. I think you're going to get a ton of value out of that. Well worth it. So thank you all very much. Hope you all have a great day and good luck this week.